You know, it's never failed to amaze me just how fresh custom zombies maps can make Call of Duty feel. Depending on the map, it can make the game feel completely different, like a new experience. It can make things that you think are easy in Call of Duty Zombies hard, and a real challenge. Gameplay mechanics or aspects that didn't gel with you too well, surprisingly interesting or change them completely. And some custom maps even have their own stories to tell, whether that be in the form of a main Easter egg quest in the map, or just simply the attention to detail that gives so much context and depth to whatever it is you're playing. And the best part about it all is you can tell it was made by another person or people, and you can really feel that passion seep through on some of these maps from whoever worked on it. And they're also free. I mean, what else could you ask for? Over the years, I've played a lot of custom zombies maps, and so I thought, why not just dish out a few recommendations like how Activision enjoy giving out those cease and desist letters. Yeah, I still think we're pretty sore over that one. So here are 10 custom maps that I think you need to play, and of course, I'm gonna link all of these maps in the description. These are for Black Ops 3, by the way, but if there's any that are on World at War as well, I'll let you know. Kicking it off with an absolute classic here, Cheese Cube Unlimited. It's hard to describe the Cheese Cube, okay? It's about as weird and obscure as it sounds, but you'll come out of the Cheese Cube a different person than when you went in. It's where boys became men. It's a challenge map that will test your skill and patience, and it's all cheese. To be fair, I don't think I had to clarify that. This map originally started on World at War, so if you want to play it on World at War you can. Whichever one you play, whether it be the World at War version or the Black Ops 3 version, it's going to be a blast. And the concept of it is very simple, but very hard. Lactose intolerant players will hate this map, but if you're looking for a challenge, this is the way to go. You start at the bottom of the cheese cube. I mean, it looks more like a cylinder, but whatever. And this black goop will slowly rise up, and you have to avoid it at all costs and make your way to the very top. And the only thing that can get you there and keep you away from the gamer sludge is a stupidly narrow staircase. What makes this map even more difficult is the quick revive machine at the bottom. If you're on solo, you'll be able to slurp it down once, and then that's it. The goop just takes it away and you'll never see it again. You'll be limited for space, you'll have to waste points sometimes on doors that could lead to the equivalent of a big middle finger, or it could be something really useful behind the door like Jug. There's some light parkour as well, but under pressure it's very easy to get it wrong and fumble the bag and fall, and that'll be a game over. And then to top it all off, you'll be struggling for points most of the time, because doors and perks get really pricey and you need to move really fast. And the Pack-a-Punch camo is literally cheese, so if that doesn't sell you on it, I don't know what will. Next up, Call of the Dead Remastered. This is exclusive to Black Ops 3 and it is amazing. And straight off the bat, the first thing you'll notice about this map is that it looks gorgeous. Like, look at this. It is very, very nice. It's some of the best eye bleach Zombies has to offer and made by some really talented people. Call of the Dead Remastered is, as it implies, a remaster, meaning that it's going to look a lot prettier, as this map does, and there's not going to be too much drastically changed about it, and as this map does, nothing too big is changed. There's the full Easter egg you can do solo or co-op and everything. I did a video playing this map on my channel and I had an absolute blast with it. And that's the game done. Okay. I feel like I'm stealing from the people that made this because it is free, but it is that good. It feels like it could fit right into a Zombies Chronicles 2. If you love Call of the Dead or you've never been able to play it, now is the perfect time to hop back to this map and give it your time and let the breathtaking visuals and just the fun gameplay we all know and love from Call of the Dead blow you away as you relive some of that Black Ops 1 classic fun. Moving on to our next map, and I hope you're feeling festive in the middle of August because we have a Christmas map called Evil Christmas. And for a map with the name Evil in it, it's honestly pretty fun and wholesome. Except for that looks creepy as hell. This map has its own in-game cutscenes that set up this really basic plot, but it's just fun. It's a fun little Christmas adventure story, and it all starts when you open one of the doors and you see Santa and his reindeer fly overhead, and his sleigh just gets reduced to atoms. You find a weird chipmunk squirrel thing that gives you a letter asking for help, saying that Santa has been turned evil and he needs a cure. His sleigh's broken and the reindeers are going all over the place. So you need to get the reindeers back and find where Santa's at and give him that cure. And saving Christmas is up to you. It's a very festive feeling map. It looks stunning as well, and it feels like there's so much to do in it, but not in a bad way. There's obviously the Easter egg quests you can do. There's arcade games you can play to unlock weapons. There's a weird weird e-girl looking fairy that can help you out, little exploding elves, and there's even a place integrated in this map that might look pretty familiar to you. There's little Christmas presents around the map that might give you something good, or they might give you something bad. You have a map that you can open at all times that help you out with the Easter egg, and I don't even think I've covered everything there. There's a lot to do in this map, it's a lot of fun, very festive, and it's hands down the best Christmas map I've ever played. Up next is the Minecraft map. It's actually just straight up called Minecraft, so I don't think I need to go into too much detail about what the map is about. I came back to this map recently and played it, and I enjoyed it way more than I remembered. First off, to integrate Minecraft into Black Ops 3, which is, you know, Call of Duty, the dev did a surprisingly good job. It looks very accurate and faithful to that nostalgic era of Minecraft. Very simplistic, yet effective. And just in case you were wondering, yes, you can go in the castle. The map not only looks like Minecraft, but it feels like Minecraft 2 in a way, or at least it feels exactly how you would expect Minecraft to function in a first-person shooter. For example, it brings in a crafting system where you have to gather ingredients like diamonds, redstone, cobblestone, and sticks, and makes you have to go to crafting tables to build levers and other things to be able to open up the map more, as well as craft some other stuff. And how do you get said ingredients? Well, exactly how you would in Minecraft. You have to actually find them and gather them. For example, here you have redstone and diamonds, which you actually have to shoot or knife to break the blocks and then get the resources. It's so cool that that's a thing in the map, and it actually made it really enjoyable to have that Minecrafty feel in a way. And I don't know, it just adds a lot of charm. There's some parkour in this map, which I'm just gonna save you the pain now. Here's a pro tip from the best zombies player in the world. That would be me, of course. This parkour section in the middle is pretty tricky to get over. If you can slide jump onto one of the blocks, you can make your way over to the bridge at the castle. Once you're there, no zombies are going to be able to spawn, so you can save up 5,000 points really easily because nothing can come up behind you, and the zombies have quite a walk to get to you. So you can just camp, save up 5,000 points, and then go up to a lever, pay the points you've saved up to pull it, and once you do, it'll bring together this cobblestone platform, and then you won't have to worry about the parkour for the rest of the match. And I also find it cool that opening up the map is a big challenge with this map and a big obstacle to get over, and the more bridges you have to other parts of the map and easier access to each bit, the more fluent and easier it'll become. And I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but they did a really good job with that if it was. Grab your pirate hat for this next one, because this is Dead Ship, a really classic map that was originally made on World at War like Cheese Cube, but then remastered over to Black Ops 3. Would you believe it? This map is set on a pirate ship. You can sail the 7 seas, or at least I think you're moving anyway, it's kinda hard to tell. It's set at night time and it's really atmospheric. It really does feel like it came out of the 1700s, and obviously, of course, with the zombies twist sprinkled in there, which is why we love what this mode does so much. Taking the history, putting a twist on it that's so sci-fi or fantasy-like. Perk machines aren't perk machines, they're actually just bottles stacked up on parts of the ship, which is just really cool. And you actually have to do challenges to get said perks. It's not as simple as just buying them, you have to earn them as well. For example, Deadshot over here is get 100 headshots. So the map doesn't just hand everything to you, and it actually makes it surprisingly difficult for that. Weapons are what I'd call realistically placed. I mean, not like they shot people with Uzis in the pirate era, but they're kind of laid around everywhere, and it just adds to this immersion in a way. Like the MP5, which is just thrown up laying against the wall. And of course, this wouldn't be a pirate map if you couldn't wield a sword. You can get your own cutlass and be the biggest, baddest swashbuckler on this whole ship. And you're just cutting zombies down. I feel like the Pirates of the Caribbean theme would go great here. Doors are also really weirdly specifically priced, so watch out for that. And there is a full Easter egg within this ship, so if you're up for the challenge, go ahead. Live out your pirate zombie fantasy and take the challenge. Oh, and the starting pistol looks so clean as well. Okay, that's all I've got to say. Darice Declassified is our next map in this list. I don't even know where to begin with this map, but I'm gonna try and keep it short. Somehow, this is a more faithful adaptation or like remaster of Darice than what the Giant is. First off, the map looks stunning. It has the World at War gritty feel, but the niceness of Black Ops 3 where it pops in a lot of areas. Whereas the Giant, it looks really nice, don't get me wrong, but it's blue. Dabba dee dabba die. So straight off the bat, Darice Declassified sets itself apart visually from the Giant. This map has a full main Easter egg quest, and it fleshes out the old story, which is something a lot of people like and something something that a lot of Zombies veterans are gonna have a blast going back to. This map feels so much like Treyarch made it, much like Call of the Dead Remastered. It has full cutscenes during the Easter egg and presents the lore in a really interesting way. It's tasteful, it's respectful to the original stuff, and it helps bridge the gap between Darice and Kino de Toten, because that part specifically is a little bit of a blur in the zombie story, so seeing how it all plays out and learning more about Group 935 and Samantha is just really nice to see. I mean, seriously, look at these cutscenes. Whoever made this, Treyarch, just hire them already. Also, one little change I've always been a fan of, they brought back the stick grenades. Easily gotta be the most revolutionary part of the map. Moving on now to a map called Daybreak. Daybreak takes Diner from Transit, you know, that really small location, and somehow makes it into a full map. I don't know how it does this or how it does it so well, but this is a map where you can hop on for a real challenge if you decide to do the Easter egg quest, which, yeah, by the way, it has a full main Easter egg, or you can just play it pretty casually, you know, get Pack-a-Punch and just have a fun time. The production value is surprisingly high as well. It feels very convincing of being a map you would see in Black Ops 4. Everything from the weapons, the HUD, and the visuals all look like it came out of Black Ops 4. And it looks and feels really good because it has that smoothness of Black Ops 3. Except for the HUD, it's just as stinky as Treyarch made it. Incoming for our 6th map is Rust and Dome. In the earlier Modern Warfare games, two of my favourite maps ever were Rust and Dome, and the legend that made this map just slapped the two together, made them feel connected, pumped some zombies in there, pumped some features in there, and cleaned up the map to make it look really nice, and to be honest, it works out pretty well. Straight away, something I can tell you that is really cool about this map is, chances are you're gonna load up a match of this, and you'll have one place you want to go more than the other. You'll have one in mind that you're thinking, yeah, I want to go to Rust first, or I want to go to Dome first. And the thing that I really like about it is, it lets you choose. Once you spawn, if you go this way, you'll be able to go to Rust, and if you go this way, you'll be able to go to Dome. There's some nice little features like a Bible ending, and a boss fight arena, and multiple game modes which make this infinitely better, and way more fun and replayable. If you're looking for a chilled out game of zombies, this is the map to go for. And you know, as well as some of that sweet nostalgia, it's one hell of a drug for us Call of Duty players. Not only are the maps here from Modern Warfare, but the weapons are from Modern Warfare 2019. They feel really good to use, and the HUD is also changed to be more like Modern Warfare. It feels a lot like COD 4, aka the first ever Modern Warfare to exist, and everything from the look, the feel, the special enemies. It's a good map to play if you want to get in the mood for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies that's coming soon, which I am praying it doesn't suck. If you thought Minecraft was visually distinct for zombies, try Mario 64 Thwomps Fortress. For anyone that grew up playing Mario 64, going on this map is gonna feel amazing, and anyone that wants a challenge is also gonna feel amazing. When I played this map, I got way more than I bargained for. What I thought was at first just gonna be a visual reskin of things to look like Mario 64 eventually turned into a very heartfelt love letter to that game. Thwomps Fortress is a well-known level, one of the most popular ones in Mario 64 ever, and somehow translating that style of game with the obstacles and the platforming and the tight areas for you to move around in, and putting into a first-person horde survival mode like zombies was done to perfection, and I have no idea how. The detail is so nutty because not only did you have to jump into a painting at the beginning of the map just like in the original game, but I knew my way around the map because I played the level and they just got the angles and proportions right. There's a lot of really tight platforming, and with a horde taking up a whole staircase or a whole ledge that you need to jump on can make getting from the very bottom of the level to the very top and getting that Bible ending and Pack-a-Punch just about as much of a challenge as you'd think. And you don't get PhD to prevent that fall damage until you get to the very top of the fortress. You don't even have to like Mario 64 to enjoy this map. Hell, you don't even have to like any Mario stuff at all to enjoy the map. But then again, who doesn't like Mario? Are there people out there that don't like it? Well, anyway, it takes this whole level from a platforming game, puts it into COD Zombies really well with its own twists. It visually looks really good. It can go from from 0 to 100 really quick, and there's some detail in there that will make any Mario fan, or Mario 64 fan especially, release dopamine in their brain as they get the reference. The map's colourful and vibrant, and it pops. My lizard brain likes that a lot. If you want a nice looking, and at times pretty intense map that you can complete and get the Bible ending for, and conquer, then this is the map for you, especially if you're a Mario 64 lover. Don't act surprised about this next one. On to our final map, Leviathan. Much like Darice Declassified and Call of the Dead Remastered, if someone showed me Leviathan and told me that it was cooked up straight from Treyarch Studios, I would believe them. I would straight up think that this is an official Treyarch map that came out just after Moon. Or maybe it was supposed to be some scrapped map that never made it to the game. Because although Leviathan was an original idea by the people that made it, it feels so authentic. Like it was just stolen from a Treyarch archive, tweaked a little bit, and then set free into the Steam Workshop. This was actually originally made on World at War, but remastered onto Black Ops 3, because it was that popular. It is one of the all-fathers, one of the mighty gods, one of the kings of custom maps way back in the day, and still is right now. The map uses a system similar to Moon, with less gravity, and the PES suits, except you're underwater, which explains the gravity well, and instead of a PES, it's a diving suit. Leviathan looks so rich in detail, and really does a good job immersing you and convincing you that this is a secluded secret base under the waves. There's also a shark that just swims around, but don't panic, I don't think he bites. This map is very clearly supposed to be the Black Ops 1 era style map. Obviously, like I said earlier, taking inspiration from Moon, with a lot of the systems and aesthetics, but just having its own twist on things, and it makes it really refreshing. If you didn't like Moon, you'll still enjoy this map. If you do like Moon, you'll really enjoy this map. I don't think I need to be the one to say this, but of course, Leviathan has a full Easter egg quest, and has tons of intricate details of the little things here and there that really sell the idea that this is in the COD Zombies universe. And it really makes it hard to believe that this is completely free because of how intriguing, engaging, and well crafted it truly is. I can't begin to imagine how long this map took to make, let alone remaster as well for Black Ops 3, but with the love and positive affirmation it got from the Zombies community, and still does to this day with me singing its praises now, it seems like it's really been worth it, and will go down in Zombies history as one of those custom maps you need to play at some point. And there you have it, they were 10 custom Zombies maps that you need to play. There's a lot of my favourites on here, and I think it'd just be a crime not to play them at some point if you have a PC and you have Black Ops 3 Zombies, because they will really elevate your enjoyment of the mode and breathe such new life into it. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this video here today. If you want me to do 10 more maps that you should play, I'll happily do it. There's a lot of custom Zombies maps out there, and also a lot that deserve that spotlight and deserve to be played, because some of them are criminally underrated. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this video here today. If you enjoyed, maybe found a new custom map to play, be sure to smash the like button. Comment your thoughts on this down below. I'd love to hear them. What's your favourite map from this list? And what other custom maps would you recommend for someone to play? Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, you won't regret it. Turn on the notification bell too to stay notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.